Scared?
Hope you're ready.
Get alive! I got this! You're in for
한눈 팔지 마.
You sure you can beat me?
이쿠조?
Here's one!
You sure you want to get
Let's
hurt?
get it done.
Get cocky! Bring it on.
Feeling good. The enemy is defeated.
Excellent.
I'm getting stronger!
Do your worst. I'll
You
show
sure
you
you
a
can beat
fight.
me?
Get alive!
Let's go.
Don't move.
Leave it to me!
Take care of it.
Feeling better already!
Ass kicking time. All right, let's do it. Going in. I got this.
Hope you're ready! It's go time!
You wanna go?
Be still, would you?
Let's get it done. Feeling good.
Leave it to me! Feeling better already!
Good luck.
Next time. Hell yeah! It was pretty good.
Pretty good. It works.
I'm not big on bullying, but hope you're ready.
Don't get caught.
It's go time.
I'll show you a fight.
I wouldn't underestimate me.
I got this. Take this. Ass kicking time.
You sure you can beat me?
You're in for it now.
Check this out. Feeling good.
You sure
You're
you
in
want to
it
get
now.
hurt?
やっちゃいますよ。してるぞ。それ。来ます。おいでなさい。これで。
Let's go. 上がってこいや。Don't get caught.
This is bad. Feeling better already.
Take your best shot. I got this.
ふざけないでください。
I wouldn't
Let's get
underestimate
it
me.
done.
It's go time.
Got it. Don't get
Feeling better already.
the enemy is defeated. I feel the stats going up. Look at me go.
Strong.
You're going down.
I have the chills.
I got this.
I'm sure you can beat me.
Take this.
I've got the chills. This is bad.
Take your best shot.
You're in.
It's go time.
So cool. This sucks. Don't get cocky.
I wouldn't underestimate me.
Pain in the ass. Come on.
You sure you can beat me?
Don't get cocky.
This could be better. Don't move.
Bye.
Eyes on me.
Yeah. Feeling better already.
Hold it together.
You sure you want to get hurt?
Come on now. Gotta do something about this.
You're in for it.
You're in it now.
This is bad. I have secrets too. Everybody, let's give it our all. It's go time.
Still in it.
sucks. Pain in the
I wouldn't
ass.
underestimate me.
Good fight.
Good times. I'll take it. Moving up in the world.
Yes!
How exciting.
Right.
You're in it now.
Go get him!
You shake the world! Hey! 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 Hey!
That was easy.
Watch me.
You sure you can beat me?
Get alive.
You sure you want to get hurt?
Let's go! You wanna go?
You sure you
this.
can beat me?
You're in it now. Yeah!
You sure you want to get hurt?
Let's go!
Let's go.
You sure you can beat me?
Come on!
I wouldn't underestimate me.
Bring it on.
You sure you want to get hurt?
You're in for it now.
I wouldn't underestimate me.
I got this! Come on!
You sure you can beat me?
Going in!
I got this. This one's special.
Take it! Let's go!
Well,
I wouldn't underestimate me.
Get alive.
You sure you want to get hurt?
too easy, I'm afraid.
調子乗ってんじゃねえ
Watch
Get
me.
alive!
You're in it
なめん
now.
なよ
You sure you can beat
Take
me?
this.
Right.
Bring it
I
on.
got this.
Best shot!
いやがれ
I'll show you. This way.
Eyes on me.
Sure you want to get hurt?
Don't get cocky! Let's go! Let's go! Feeling better. Nice! Nice! Hell yeah! Sweet!
Ah.
Shall we?
I got this.
Don't get
You're
cocky!
in it now.
Bring it on.
こっちですよ Well
I wouldn't underestimate me.
Let's go.
Good times. Excellent.
I did it!
Moving up in the world.
Oh!
How exciting. Watch
Get
me.
alive!
I got this.
You sure you want to get hurt?
なめんなよ
Take this.
Right.
Take your best shot!
You're in it now.
It's go time.
You're in for it now.
Cool!
かかってこいよ
You sure you can beat me?
Let's go! Look at me go!
I'll take it.
Yes! Let's go.
Get alive!
かかってこいよ
I got this.
よ
Okay.
This could be better.
Don't get cocky!
You're in it now.
Okay.
You're in for it now.
Gotta hold it together!
Pain in the ass.
Gotta try.
Take your best shot.
Feeling better already.
My turn.
It's go time.
It sucks. You wanna go? Gotta do something.
Good times.
Too close for comfort. I'm getting stronger.
Strong.
Shall we?
I got this.
Oh yeah!
I have secrets
I
too.
got this.
Here goes.
Well,
You sure you want it first?
Eyes on me.
I'm up.
Right.
Take your best shot.
I'll show you. Yeah.
The enemy is defeated.
battle is on.
I got this.
Get alive.
I got
Eyes
this.
on me.
You
Watch
sure you
me.
can beat me?
Let's go.
Take this.
Don't get cocky.
I wouldn't
Check this
underestimate
out.
me.
Bring it on.
I'm up. I got this.
Eyes on me.
It's go time.
Me?
Ready? Get a load of this. Yeah.
んだよそれ。
Take your best
Well.
shot.
Feeling direct. Right.
Get cocky. Let's go.
I got this.
Bring it on.
Feeling better already.
Watch me.
Get alive.
I feel the stats going up.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
How exciting.
Right.
Get alive.
I got
Eyes
this.
on me.
Go. You sure you can beat me?
Well,
Let's go. Don't get cocky.
さあさあおいでなさい
I wouldn't have
I got this. Cool. Get alive.
Okay.
Take your best shot.
come on now.
Bring it on.
Got some for you. That's how you do it.
Good times.
Moving up in the world.
Yes.
Let's do it.
I got this.
Get alive.
You're in it
Eyes
now.
on me.
ほらかかってきなよ
You sure you want to get hurt?
Take your
Watch
best
me.
shot.
I got this.
なめるなよ
I wouldn't
Get
underestimate you.
alive.
Power.
You sure
go. Excellent.
I did it!
Battle is on!
Get alive!
Let's go!
You're
ふざけないでください
This is bad.
Don't get cocky!
I got this!
こっちですよ
I wouldn't underestimate me.
This could be better.
Take your best shot!
さあ来なさい
Gotta hold it together!
You sure you can beat me?
Pain in the ass!
My turn.
Oh, why me? It's go time.
Take
You're
your
in
best shot!
This sucks! Gotta do
Bring
something
it on.
about this.
This is bad. Feeling better already.
You're in it now!
This could be better.
The enemy has
Easy, I'm afraid.
Nice! Hell yeah! Strong!
Come on!
Yup. You
Well.
sure you want to get hurt?
I got this!
Be still, would you?
Cool! Take your best shot! This will be good! it now!
I'm up!
I wouldn't underestimate me.
Eyes on me.
Let's go!
Okay.
Bring it on.
I got this!
You're in.
It's go time now! Good fight!
Good times.
Oh! Don't let up!
Watching
Take
you.
your best shot!
You sure you can beat me? I got this.
Eyes on me.
Don't get cocky.
I got this!
You sure you want to get hurt?
Take your best shot!
Let's go. Well,
これで元通りだ。
Right. It's go time.
cool. I'll take it. Pretty good.
Man, my back. It's killing me.
How it's done.
I got this.
Don't get caught. You're in it
Eyes
now.
on me.
Hot.
Go.
Watch me.
Take your best shot. I got this. You're in it now. Alive. Hure. Huh? Take this.
Don't move.
I got this. Take your best. Yeah. Boyo.
You sure you can beat me?
Good.
Bring
Don't
it
get
on.
cocky. I'm up. Going in.
I wouldn't underestimate me. Right.
You're in for it now.
Feeling better already.
Well,
Cool.
Okay.
eyes on me.
Let's go.
There we go. Good times.
Yes.
Good. Pretty good.
Practice. I got this.
Don't get caught. You're in it now.
Watch me.
You sure you want to get hurt?
Take your best shot. Let's go.
なめるなよ。ふざけないでください。
Don't get cocky.
Bring it on.
さあ来なさい
I wouldn't underestimate me.
来なよ
Best shot.
Eyes on me.
Check this out.
測ってき
Don't get
You sure
cocky.
you could beat me?
決める
You're in it now.
それ
Take your best shot.
I wouldn't
You're in
underestimate
for
me.
it.
Let's go.
こっちですよ
I got this.
You sure you want to get hurt?
Bring it on.
ふざけないでください
Ready? Don't get cocky.
Well,
Right.
Come on. You wanna go?
you're in.
I'm up.
問題なしだ
Watch me.
I wouldn't underestimate me.
Take this shot.
You sure you want to get hurt? I got this. This time.
Come on. Yes. Let's go.
Bring it on.
I feel the stats going up.
Nice. Excellent.
I'm getting stronger.
Moving up in the world.
Sweet.
get caught. Go.
さあさあ
I
おいで
wouldn't
な
underestimate me.
You're in it now.
Oh, why me?
Eyes on me.
Get alive.
Go get him!
You shake the. Gotta
ふ
do
ざけ
something.
ないでください
Go. It's go time. Ready? Too hot. Gotta hold it together. Better luck next time.
I'll take it.
You stand a chance.
Well,
Get alive. You're in it now. Don't get cocky. I got this.
You sure you can beat me?
Take your best shot.
Right.
Bring it on.
Cool.
You sure you want to get
I'm up.
hurt?
You're in it now. Ready?
You're in for it.
You sure you can
Could
beat
be
me?
better. Get alive.
Power.
You're coming with me.
Just a touch. It works, right? Nice, nice, nice. Just finishing touch. Almost there. Looking good. Nice, nice, nice. Just finishing touch. Looking good. Almost there. Wow, pretty good. Looking good. It works, right? Nice, nice, nice. That's what I'm talking about. Almost there. Nice, nice, nice.
いらっしゃいませ。 ありがとうございました。
Just touch. Hey, yeah.
Yo.
Don't line up.
Watch
You're in
me.
it now. Take your best shot.
I wouldn't underestimate you. Right. Feeling better already?
Don't get cocky. Yeah. やってみんかい。Let's go. You're in it now. Losing it. Take your best shot.
You sure you can beat me?
Bring it.
I got this.
I wouldn't underestimate you.
Don't get cocky.
I got this.
Losing it. Cool. Take your best shot.
You sure you can beat me?
I'm up.
You're in for it now.
Losing it.
I wouldn't
I got this.
Watch me.
Ore, ore. Korea. Korea. Korea.
You sure you want to get hurt? Right.
Bring it.
It's go time.
Yosha. Motodori.
Gotta hold it together.
Don't get cocky. Let's go.
Feeling better already?
Well,
I got this. It's go time.
Ayo, 来てくれ. So dizzy.
You sure you
Watch
can beat
me.
me?
Take your best shot.
Feeling better already? Right. It's go time.
I'm up.
Feeling better already?
well.
Okay, I got this. It's go time.
Good times.
What do you want anyway? Me? You attacked us? Well, you're the ones that served Sawashiro Han up to the cops, ain't you? Why'd you even come here? What the hell's your problem? I need to talk to Kume. Where is he? Huh? Fuck if I know. Eat shit, asshole! I said, where is he? Better hurry up and answer!
Cool it, Ichiban. That's too much.
Spit it out. Where's Kume? Still don't want to talk? Think you're real tough, huh? Well, I'm just getting started. Oh. I bet I could punch you 100 times before I even get winded. How about you count them for me? I'll take over once you black out. Answer my question. Where's Kume? Have it your way! Not my fault if your face caves in! Okay! He ain't in Ijincho no more. He went to Kamurocho. What? Why Kamurocho? Remember how you pushed him into that van? Well, he went crying to his mama for help. That's Ryo Aoki now. Kume's gonna whine to Aoki that he can't campaign without more security.
What a spineless coward. He really thinks he's fit to win a national election.
All right, well forget Kume. Take me to Ryo Aoki.
I can't do that. Even if I wanted to.
You killed Arakawa-san. You killed Chairman Hoshino.
I answered you. I told you everything I
The
know.
whole city's been turned into a hellhole, and I'm still punching my way through you useless fucking grunts! What's it gonna fucking take?
Ichiban!
Shut up! I just need to talk to him. Masudo Arakawa and I need to have some fucking words. He has some shit he needs to answer for. Kasuga! Who the hell? You? Why are you in Ijincho?
I was just passing through.
Passing through my ass.
You helped us out in Osaka, I think. You got a name, big guy? How do you know Arakawa-san?
My past isn't what's relevant here.
Huh?
I don't have the luxury of living out in the open anymore. But that gives me access to things most people miss.
Like what?
Like how Ryo Aoki's next move will be right here in Ijincho.
Huh? What's his next move?
I was going to tell you that, but not anymore.
What? Don't fuck around, man. Just tell me.
I can't say I really feel like it, after what I just saw from you.
Well, I can't say I'm feeling your tone right now, man. Who fucking died and made you king?
My tone? You're the one who was beating up a guy who couldn't even fight back anymore. It shouldn't take a king to tell you that was uncalled for.
What the hell is this next move the young master's gonna make? Spit it out!
You're too blind with rage right now to understand it anyway. But I'll give you a chance. Come to Komi Jewel after the sun sets. I'll be waiting.
Komi Jewel?
Songwoo is currently taking measures to restore Komijul's surveillance system. But she doesn't know when exactly it'll be back online.
Thank you. Crazy how similar you are.
Pardon me?
A few years back, I met a man who looked just like you. But then I saw him die with my own eyes.
Oh. Sounds almost like a dream, doesn't it?
I don't think so. I'd heard rumors he employed a body double. I take it that's you.
Memories, dreams, can either really be trusted?
Enough riddles.
To become a man's shadow, your body and mind must be united with his for the rest of your life. In turn, a shadow will be born from me someday. A shadow with the same commitment. So you see, Jungi-han is more an immortal entity than he is a man.
I get it.
I don't. Do you know each other or not?
We don't. But it's safe to say we share an acquaintance.
Small damn world, that's for sure.
Tell me about it.
So what was the thing about going to Comey Jewel? What's over there?
Just be there if you care about anything I have to say. It's up to you.
So, are you saying you didn't have anything to do with the Serio clan patriarch's death?
Of course I didn't.
A flat-out denial, huh? What if the public starts to doubt you?
The public's rumor mill doesn't concern me.
So, just to be clear, we won't find any evidence you were involved, and Sawashiro's lips are sealed, because a man in prison never talks. Even though you ordered him to do it. I got all that right? Is that how you expect me to interpret this?
Yes. And lighten up a bit, will you? You need to understand. I don't want to cause my own police commissioner any undue stress.
Well, can't say you're succeeding there. The situation is getting more shaky with every briefing. The whole damn Omi Alliance just fell apart, for goodness sake. Out of nowhere. And it makes me think that you were never really in control of Masumi Arakawa to begin with.
Arakawa has already been dealt with.
Okay, but wouldn't Sawashiro just take his place? Unless that was yet another miscalculation.
I wouldn't ask so many irrelevant questions if I were you. I know you have your concerns, but you need to relax. I have eyes on everything.
Do you have eyes on all the Omi and Kamurocho who are now a bunch of unaffiliated, pissed-off thugs? With Arakawa and Sawashiro out of the picture, who's gonna rein them in?
I haven't decided yet, but I will. No need to worry.
But...
That said, I do need to keep my distance from law enforcement right now. Optics and all. I'm sure you understand. So from now on, do not barge in here without my permission ever again, Horiguchi-san. It will not be tolerated.
Says the guy who barged into national politics without anyone's permission whatsoever, and then made himself party chair.
Oh, I'm sorry. You wanted to be consulted on that? Trust me, that wouldn't have changed anything. No one has enough power to stop me.
We could have at least given you some advice. Maybe something along the lines of, those who seek power are not worthy of it. But you're right. It probably wouldn't have mattered.
That bastard ought to learn to respect his governor, huh? You want me to teach him a couple of things before he becomes a problem?
Don't do anything drastic. He'll ruin my fun.
Your fun?
He's gonna live the rest of his life at my beck and call. But he doesn't know it. And I'm savoring every moment of that.
I see. All right. By the way, Kume came up from Ijincho to beg you for help. He's whining about lack of security on his campaign trail.
Okay, that's my purview. I'll handle it. As for your purview, how's that little task I gave you coming?
I already made arrangements in Ijincho. You won't be able to contact me until it's all over. I know a governor's not used to hearing that, but I hope you understand.
Ishiura,
Sir?
you may just have what it takes to be the next chairman of the Omi Alliance. I think I'll make the announcement at the next officers' meeting.
Thank you, sir. You won't regret it.
So you came, Ichiban Kasuga.
You seem to know me, but I don't know crap about you. Don't you think that's a little unfair?
Didn't peg you as someone who gets hung up on little stuff.
There's nothing little about it. Isn't it normal to wonder that kind of shit?
Okay, how about this? You can learn who I am, or what Ryoauki is up to. Pick one. Want to know more about me, or more about his next move?
I came here to learn about the shit that'll make a difference.
Good choice. But I have one condition.
What now?
I want to see for myself whether you and your friends are worthy of the information I have. Unfortunately for you, I've always used my fists to get to know someone.
Yeah, well... Normally I'm the same, but... I can't afford that now. You have the info I need. Just share it with me already.
Why would I?
'Cause lately... I've just lost a lot of people I care about, and it sucks. I can't trust myself now. If I fight you, I don't know if I could even hold back. Listen, I could end up killing you.
Good. I'll take it.
What the fuck? I'm not kidding around, man! If that's what you want, that's what I'll do.
The treasure you're after is right up there. I'm the dragon guarding it. So defeat me, if you really think you're the hero it belongs to.
You're going down! Come at me then!
You wanna die? Step up!
Well,
I got this!
get alive.
You're in it now! Take this! I got this!
Feeling better already.
Cool. Don't get cocky.
You sure you can beat me?
Come on now! You're gonna win this shit!
I wouldn't underestimate me.
Go!
Alright, let's do it.
You sure you want to get hurt?
Going in! Take your best shot!
I'll show you a fight.
You sure you can beat me?
You're in it now!
Hope you're ready.
Bring
I
it
am
on.
secrets too.
Don't get
I'll
cocky.
see you. It's go
Thank you.
time.
Initiated time!
You sure you want to get hurt?
Eyes on me.
Take your best shot!
You sure you can beat me?
Come on, let's go! You're done now!
feel it soon.
The bastard shifted his stance again. What the hell?
Feeling good. Let's go!
You're in for it now.
Come on.
Don't get cocky.
You're in it now.
You sure you want to get hurt?
Take this.
Get alive.
Leave it to me.
Bring it on.
Take your best shot.
I got
I'll
this.
show you. Give me a smile. You sure you can beat me?
You're in it now. Let's get it done.
You sure you want to get hurt?
Check this out.
You're in for it now.
Got
Don't
some.
underestimate me.
All right, let's do it.
Eyes on me.
Going
Sure you
in.
can beat me?
Get alive.
I'll show you a fight.
Let's go.
Sure you want to get hurt? Hope you're ready.
Take your best shot.
Come on.
I have secrets too. Everybody, let's give it our all.
My
Is
turn.
that already? Okay.
Ass kicking time.
Bring it on.
Come on now.
Don't get cocky.
You're in it now.
Watch me.
You're with
Right. I'll show
I got
you.
this.
You're in.
Hey,
Appreciate it. I'm up.
okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
Don't
Okay.
get cocky.
I got this.
Sure you can
Let's
beat
get
me?
back to go.
I got this. I have secrets too. Do your best, everyone. It's go time.
Thanks, yo.
Let's go.
You're in it now.
Going in.
You sure you want to get hurt?
Take your best shot.
Check this out. I'm going
Sure
for
you
the
can beat me?
Oh yeah.
Watch me.
I wouldn't underestimate me.
Let's go.
Right. I'll show you. Everybody, let's give it our all.
Appreciate it.
I got this.
Okay.
Well,
Come alive. Take this.
I'm up. Let's get back to it.
You're in.
Take your best shot.
Come on now.
get alive.
best shot.
I am secret too. Get better.
Hey!
Sure you can beat me?
Don't get caught.
Okay.
Go! Let's get it done! You wanna go?
Eyes on me.
Get alive! Check this out! Feeling good! Let's go! You're in it now!
Hope you're ready.
You're in for it now.
Don't get cocky! Let's go! Take your best shot!
It's go time.
You're in it now!
I wouldn't underestimate me.
I'll show you a fight.
Take this! Oh yeah?
You sure you want to get hurt?
Come on now! Don't get cocky! Got something for you!
Sure you can beat me? Leave it to me.
You wanna go? Let's go!
Eyes on me.
I'll show you. Do your best, everyone.
Alive!
My
Feeling
best.
better already? You sure you want to
Alright,
get hurt?
let's do it! You're in it now!
You're in for it now.
Going in! Take your best shot! I got this! Get alive!
Don't move.
I got this.
You're in it now!
I am secret too. Everybody, let's give it our all. It's go time.
Thank you!
You sure
Let's
you can
get
beat
it
me?
done! Take your best shot! That'll be good! Come on! Let's
Sure you
go!
want to get hurt?
Alive! Feeling good!
Eyes on me.
You sure you can beat
You're in
me?
it now!
You're in for it now.
I wouldn't underestimate me.
Let's go!
Watch me.
Take your best shot! Let's go!
You sure you can beat me?
Take this! Don't get caught! You're in it now!
Eyes on me.
Take your best shot!
I'll show
Come on.
you. Pain, go away.
Thanks, yo!
You sure you want to get hurt?
Come on! Take your best
Bring it
shot!
on.
I got this!
You sure you can beat
Well.
me?
Don't get cocky!
Prepare to
Let's
suffer.
go! Let's go! I got this!
You sure you want to get hurt?
You're in for it now.
You sure you can beat
My
me?
best.
Alive!
I got this.
Bring it on.
Let's go!
I am secret too. Say cheese. You sure you want to get hurt?
Best shot. Come on.
Watch me.
Take this.
Gift for you.
Bring it on.
Right.
Oh yeah? I got this.
You're in for it now.
I'll show you. Get better.
Eyes on me.
Thank you.
You sure you want to get hurt?
You're in for it now.
Cool.
I wouldn't underestimate you.
Come on.
Well. Prepare to suffer.
You sure you want to get hurt? I got this. I am secret too. Do your best.
Thanks, yo.
I wouldn't underestimate you.
Don't get cocky.
Watch me.
Take this. A gift for you.
You sure you can beat me?
I got this.
Bring it on.
I wouldn't underestimate you. You sure you can beat me?
You want to go?
Right. I'll show you. Everybody, let's go. Give it all. It's go time.
Thank you.
I wouldn't underestimate you.
Refreshing. Well. Prepare to suffer.
Good luck next time. Nice! Look at me go! Hell yeah! Strong!
You can do better. Ichiban Kasuga.
What? Is that all you got? Come on! Namba. Sacha. How dare you? How dare you? You hurt my friends! Are you Ichiban? The Dragon Slayer! It is done!
Ichiban. Hey, come on.
What? Where's the dragon?
Dragon? What are you talking about?
Huh?
Feeling any calmer yet?
Am I feeling any calmer? Sure. I'm cool as a cucumber.
Good to hear.
But man, you really had to fight me just to make a point about being calm?
You were so blinded with rage, you couldn't see anything else. To beat your enemies, you need to stay level-headed. Predict what they'll do next by putting yourself in their shoes. Think about what they're most afraid you'll do, and then do it. That'll be the best move you and your friends can make. Now let's go. I'll show you exactly what Ryoaki's plan is.
Huh?
Good timing.
Songhui.
So this guy here made a request of us. He wants us to look into a certain event in Ijincho before it happens.
Before it happens?
Yeah, basically he wants us to spy on some people floating around Ryoaoki. Apparently there's something fishy about them.
Well, is it going okay?
Yeah, we're nowhere near full capacity, but if you tell us something specific to look for, we can set up a decent dragnet.
What are we looking for?
Some kind of assassin who will be entering Ijincho soon, but I don't know from where.
Why is an assassin coming to Ijincho?
Sawashiro killed the chairman of the Seiryu clan, under the orders of Ryoaoki. So as long as Sawashiro is alive and in police custody, he's a liability for Aoki, even if he never talks.
So, that's why the assassin is here? To kill Captain Sawashiro?
According to my source, Aoki's not above killing his own man like that.
Uh-huh. And would this source be among what remains of the Fixer's men? The masters of the Showa era?
It seems you looked into my background while you searched for the assassin.
I did. So, nothing gets past the legendary Dragon of...
That's not important right now. But I'm impressed with your people. The Komi Jewel located the assassin easily.
Thank you. And sorry if I almost blew your cover. Shall we get to it?
Where is this?
The back alley of the bar district, facing the river. There was a familiar face on screen 5 hours ago. Zhao will recognize it.
Huh? I will?
Yes, that man there in the middle of all the Omi grunts. He seems to be their guest. See him? The man in a suit with a briefcase? Switch cameras.
Ah!
See, I told you.
I sure as hell know that guy. That's Mirror Face.
Mirror face? Really?
Sounds like a celebrity wrestler or something.
More like a celebrity assassin.
Really? Oh, this fucker could murder someone and make it look like an accident, even to the world's greatest detective. He's the guy you call when you need someone killed without the flies in the room knowing. He's a master of disguise, able to blend in anywhere. He's the best of the best.
And Aoki hired him to whack Sawashiro. I don't care how good he is. That's an impossible hit.
Why do you think that? Because Sawashiro's in jail? One police disguise and mirror faces in.
Yeah, that shit'll be a cakewalk for him.
The young master still doesn't know that Captain Sawashiro is actually his dad. I gotta tell him.
Why? What would that change?
Everything, obviously.
If it means more power for himself, Ryo Aoki is perfectly willing to kill his own father. He's all but proven that every step of the way.
Are we even sure that Aoki's next move is offing Captain Sawashiro? Are we that sure?
I told you that you had to think. Even if you're uncertain, after everything you've seen and heard since Sotenbori, are you going to back out now? You don't seem like the kind of guy who would.
Well, you're right about that. Guess you're starting to figure me out. But, will you do me a favor? Help us out. We could use a guy like you.
No, I can't do that.
Why not?
I've already done more than I'm allowed to do, Kasuga. If I keep going, it would be considered a breach of contract on my part.
Damn, what shit deal did you sign?
It's the Fixer, Kasuga.
Oh, for fuck's sake, who the hell's the Fixer?
Oh, would you please just clue him in?
Kasuga, everyone has things or people they treasure in life. You get that, don't you?
Yeah?
Well, I do too. Some time ago, I accepted I would have to disappear for the sake of what I treasure. So you see, I'm not supposed to exist anymore. That's why I can't get too involved. That's why I can't even tell you my name. That would be reappearing, and I can't let that happen.
I don't really follow.
When you fought me, what did you feel?
Well, I felt you were strong as hell. That you're the real deal.
Thanks. I got a feel for you as well. That feeling was, you still got a ways to go. But one day, you'll be the real deal. I didn't pick that fight with you to determine a winner or a loser. I did it because I wanted to know if we'd be able to trust each other. And I think we can. So trust me. And more importantly, keep trusting your friends. That's the path to become the real deal. This is goodbye, Kasuga. It's in your hands now.
So, Songhui, you seem to know a thing or two about that guy? All that stuff about a fixer.
Did you already forget what he said? He's not supposed to exist. Understand? We didn't see anyone. We didn't talk to anyone. I hope you're okay with that.
Yeah, works for me.
Dude made an impression on you. You're minding your own business for once.
I mean, I just think he made a good point is all. I think we'll make some progress with his advice.
He certainly was alluring, though.
Boss, we're picking up some movement.
Huh?
This is a live feed. A taxi just stopped in front of the building where Mirror Face is.
Wait, that's... Ishioda. And Captain Sawashiro said he's the one who really killed Arakawa-san.
Well, then it's true. Ryo Aoki is hiring assassins, and he's using Ishioda to kill again. This has gotta be their move to silence Sawashiro, right?
No way they can sneak into the police station during the day. It'd have to be at night.
Definitely, but is it going to be tonight?
If I were Aoki, I'd have it done tonight. The sooner Sawashiro's dead, the better it is for him.
Damn it. I'm not gonna let the young master keep pulling this shit. Not if I can stop him! Songhui, will you stay here and keep an eye on them with your monitors? We'll pay a little visit to Ishioda. It's time to launch Ijincho's counterattack!
What's up?
Well,
You're in it now.
I wouldn't underestimate
You're in for it now.
Feeling better already. Sure you want to get hurt?
I'm up.
I wouldn't underestimate me.
Take your clear shot.
Watch me.
You're in it now.
I got this.
I got this. Yeah.
You sure you want to get hurt?
Let's go.
Well,
Right. Feeling better already.
Don't get caught.
You sure you can beat me?
Eyes on me. Watch me.
I wouldn't underestimate me. I got this. It's go time.
You're
well.
Right. Feeling better already.
Let's go.
Cool.
Watch me.
Next time.
Nice.
Excellent.
I did it!
Sweet.
Shall we?
You sure you can beat me?
Eyes on me.
Right. Feeling better already? Don't underestimate me. I got this. I'm getting stronger. Yes.
Ishioda.
Kasuga, you little shit. How'd you find us?
The Komijul spiderweb still catches plenty of flies. Surely you've heard the old myth. Spider silk is stronger than steel.
Did you or did you not kill Arakawa-san?
I did not. The Yakuza code killed Arakawa. You know our world ain't the kind where traitors can just walk free.
The fuck? That's a bullshit excuse and you know it. Whoa, what the hell? What? Adachi-san, do you have a twin brother?
Oh no, it's not like that. It's...
What? What is it?
one of them is Mirror Face.
Like, disguised as Adachi-san?
Hey, we did say he'd pretend to be a cop.
Oh, sure. Like, this is all perfectly logical. You said he'd be a cop, not look exactly like one of our own.
Hey! Cut it out! No, you cut it out!
Which one's real?
Apparently he can mimic other people's strength, too.
There's a reason his skills come at a premium.
Oh yeah? Well, I know what to do. Hey, Adachi-san! How many articles are there in the traffic code?
I guess around 130? It's 132! Good question, Kasuga!
Okay, so that's the real Adachi, right?
Just to make sure, what's the first article?
How should I know? I'm not a goddamn traffic manual!
All right, and how about you? First article.
The purpose of this act is to prevent road hazards and otherwise ensure the safety and fluidity of traffic!
Okay, he's definitely the real one.
Agreed. I'll get him.
You punched the one that knew the answers?
The real Adachi is a stain on public servants everywhere.
Pretty creepy having a fake Adachi kill Sawashiro. How come nobody ever has a normal plan? And since you're a weirdo, I bet it was all your idea. It's about time I put an end to all this, asshole!
You're getting on my nerves.
Ishioda murdered Arakawa-san. Now I have to take him out myself.
Hey, chill out. You always go kinda off the chain when you get worked up like this.
Yeah, I know. But I think I learned something from that dragon.
The dragon?
Forget it. Let's just stay focused on figuring out Ishioda's next move.
Watch me.
I got this!
You wanna go?
Take this!
Don't move.
go.
You're in for it.
You sure you want to get hurt?
Get alive.
Check this out!
You sure you can beat me?
You're gonna win this shit!
All right, let's do it.
You're in it now!
Let's go.
Come on!
Not good.
Don't get caught. Take your best shot.
I got
I can
this!
still fight.
Bring it
I'll
on.
show you.
Take your
Everybody,
best shot.
let's give it our all. It's go
Thank
time.
you!
I wouldn't underestimate you.
Ass kicking time!
You wanna go?
Finish yourself! You're in it now!
Right back at you. Feeling good.
You're in
You
for
sure
it
you
now.
can beat me?
Don't get cocky.
I
it
wouldn't
on.
underestimate me.
I got this!
Take your best shot.
Let's go! I
You
got
sure you
this!
want to get hurt?
Get alive. Here you go.
Thank you.
Don't get cocky.
Let's go!
This could be better.
You sure you can beat me?
I got this! Let's take this!
You want to go?
So yucky. This is bad.
You're in for it now.
I got this!
Yes. That's interesting.
Let's get it done!
You sure you can beat me?
You're in it now!
You gotta do better.
You're in for it now.
All right, let's do it. Get alive. It's go time. Ready? Get alive. Get alive.
Potent, isn't it? My turn.
I got this!
I wouldn't underestimate me. Why me? I have secrets too. Do your best, everyone.
Get alive.
Appreciate it. You sure you want to get hurt?
Not happy.
could be better.
Take this.
So this is bad. I'll show you. Everybody, let's give it our all.
Take your
it's
best
time.
shot, yo. Let's go. Don't get cocky.
Potent, isn't it? My turn.
Get alive.
Let's go! You're in it now!
Don't get cocky.
I got this!
Get alive.
Let's go!
Use this.
I'm cured.
I'm up.
Come on!
Going in.
You're in it now!
This could be better.
Don't get cocky.
Give me your best shot. What are you standing around for?
Ugh. What's his deal anyway?
Huh? What's up?
Sometimes he acts happy when he gets hit. He is so messed up.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is the dude who tried to crush us. Crazy that he got to be an Omi officer.
Maybe that's exactly why he got to be an officer.
What do you mean?
In the Yakuza world, you gotta keep your secrets hidden deep inside.
Gotta be an emotionless drone, huh?
Let's cut the therapy session. Point is, he'll hit hard when he snaps, but he'll half-ass all the rest of his attacks.
And let's keep hitting him until we knock him on his ass for good.
I wouldn't
Feeling that?
underestimate me.
Cool. Oh yeah?
Bring it on.
Come on now! Go!
You're in
No
for it
dying
now.
allowed!
Sure you can beat me?
Let's rock!
Like
Appreciate it! I got this!
Bring it on.
Alive.
Potent, isn't it?
You're in it now!
Yeah.
You're in for it now.
Who though? Take your best shot. Get alive.
Eyes on me.
Don't get cocky. Get alive.
Bring it on.
Take your best shot.
I can keep going.
My turn.
Take
You
this!
sure you can beat me?
Alive.
Come on! Cool! Who do I call?
You sure
You're
you
in
want to get
for it
hurt?
now.
Oh yeah? Time to go! A friend! I summon you!
Need a hand from Goro Mashima? It's showtime! Oh yeah!
I'll show you. Everybody, let's give it our all. It's go time.
Thank you. Let's go.
Bring it on.
Let's go! Let's go!
Isn't it?
Sure you can beat me? You sure you want to get hurt?
Who though? Time to call a friend! I summon you! Let's go! It's on now! Take this! See you in hell!
Look at me go!
I'll take it. Moving up in the world.
Strong!
It's over, man. And to think, if you just let him be, Sawashiro would have never squealed. But now, when he finds out you and the young master tried to off him, now I think he might just spill everything. Either way, you failed the young master. Can't wait to see what he does to you for that! You killed Arakawa-san! Admit it, Ishioda! Admit you killed him! After I said goodbye to him that night, he had dinner with Hoshino at Heian Tower. And as he left, you shot him. At point-blank range, you asshole! All under the command of Ryo Aoki. Right?
Not quite correct.
What's not? Tell me!
I did go there to kill Arakawa under Governor Aoki's orders. But somebody got in my way.
Who?
You got him?
Oh yeah, got them all lined up.
Stop! He's not alone. Oh, there. Is that?
Hello. Well done, acting captain. I was so impressed when I found out you were planning to disband the Sotenbari Yakuza. I couldn't believe you were willing to brand yourself a traitor to the Tojo clan. For years. You must be one hell of an actor.
Well, keep in mind, it wouldn't have worked if you hadn't sided with Watase and me. We only did it by the skin of our teeth. One misstep, and they would have called the whole thing off. And we'd be feeding the worms in the HQ garden. I'm just saying, give yourself some credit.
No, I was just caught up in the moment, holding on to your coattails. I figured it was my chance. A fight like that comes once in a lifetime. You know what I mean?
You truly are fearless.
Oh, not really. You think so?
Let me ask you, Tendo. What's your plan now?
I gotta head right back to Kamurocho and report to Ryoauki.
Will you be okay?
Me? Oh yeah, don't worry.
What are those fucking traitors whispering about?
You want me to take them both out? It'd be easy.
Really? That easy for you? Yeah, I'll take a 2-for-1 deal.
Is that your official order? Not that I've got misgivings, I'm just making sure, boss.
Yeah, Arakawa first. Kill him in one shot.
All right. Arakawa as the appetizer.
What's wrong?
Well, he...
You shitheads.
Ishioda, you always do this. Jump the fucking gun. Makes it easy for me to get 2 steps ahead of you. Hell, I'm amazed you stayed alive up till now.
Tendo.
Ishioda, there's no Omio Dojo anymore. The golden age of the Yakuza is at an end. The Omi Alliance might have seemed unsinkable to you, but it's scuttled now. Time to abandon ship.
Shut the hell up, old man.
The Omi and Sotenbori got crushed because they let themselves get split in half. It's funny, though. When one door closes, another one always seems to open. Guess I've been lucky like that. And I know opportunity when I see it. As a boxer, I never got my shot at the top. But now it's finally here. Kind of funny, isn't it?
Tendo!
So... this piece of shit didn't kill the boss. It wasn't Ishioda. It was Tendo. Where's Tendo now?
Looks to me like he failed. Ishioda always did do sloppy work. Well, good thing we were watching it go down.
Your orders?
Go on. Give that button a push.
Yes, sir.
Hello, people of Idincho. Election day is tomorrow. and Sota Kume is here with a final campaign message. The Citizens Liberal Party is proud to endorse him. As the head of Yokohama's Bleach Japan branch, his attacks on the Gray Zones speak for themselves. We should all be inspired by how he persevered despite being ridiculed as an idealist many times in his career. But he stayed true to his beliefs, cleaned up our town, and has earned Governor Aoki's deepest trust. It all led him to this campaign, which is not just about the 2nd District. His support is national. He not only has Governor Aoki's endorsement, but also that of Bleach Japan branches all across the country. The Citizens Liberal Party is the only party serious about cracking down on gray zones. Someday, every last one of them will be purged. With our support, Sota Kume and Ryo Aoki will see Japan reborn, clean, fair, and beautiful. So we beseech all of you to vote with courage. For the good of Japan, wash the gray away, bleach Japan clean.
Everyone, please take a trip down memory lane with me for a second. Think back to 2 years ago, when nobody thought this city would ever be free of its criminal element. People said the new Kamuro police station would amount to little more than a street decoration. But now, look around you. The Tojo clan, a plague upon our city for countless years, is nowhere to be seen. Kamurocho's been completely reborn as a city that stands up for what is right. And if we can do it here, we can do it everywhere. Party Chair Aoki is the magician making crime disappear, and Bleach Japan is his magic wand.
After this, you're scheduled to give a 3-minute speech from the truck. Then we'll leave Shinjuku and be on our way, Mr.
What's the matter?
I'm sorry, should I refer to you as party chair instead of governor?
Yes. It's tough when someone has 2 titles, isn't it? But you can keep calling me the governor if that's what you're used to. That work? Certainly rolls off the tongue better anyway.
Of course, sir. Thank you for clearing that up.
Will this be a live broadcast?
Oh, yes. Some of these media outlets have been camped out here for your speech since noon.
I see. Honestly, it feels like I'm in a dream.
Why?
Well, I've been working my whole life to have this kind of influence. I slowly climbed up society's ladder, which, for politicians, has vipers slithering on every rung. Unfortunately, I'm not sure I avoided growing a pair of fangs myself.
Oh, I don't believe you're the type to do that.
Well, beliefs are different from the truth.
Mr. Governor.
It's not like I ever caused any harm. In truth, any laws I broke really didn't matter. And at least I had a real goal, unlike the others who made empty promises with no intent to keep them. Me? I actually believed in what I said. And now...
Now you have the power to follow through on it, to do what's just. Governor, Sensei, your situation wasn't uncommon. Everyone's had to break a few eggs to make an omelet. When it's a noble ideal you're striving for, there are always sacrifices to be made. History proves that to us.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was out of line.
No, I needed to hear that. Thank you. Well, they're waiting for me out there.
They sure are. Go out there and show them just how noble your goals are, Governor.
I will.
Thank you for your patience, everyone. We appreciate you sticking around. It's my distinct pleasure to introduce our next honored guest. You all know him as the beloved governor of Tokyo, but now he's also the party chair of the CLP. He's been running around all over the country preparing for the big election tomorrow, but as always, he's made time for Kamurocho. Please give a warm welcome to Ryuaki!
Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, please give yourselves a hand for coming out here tonight. Thank you. Thank you. I can't tell you how grateful I am for all your passionate support. We couldn't do this without you.
Excuse me! Excuse me, good people of Kamurocho! My name is Ichiban Kasuga, and I'm running for Kanagawa District 2! People have been talking about me like I died in an explosion in Ijincho, but I'm just fine. In fact, I feel great, and I couldn't pass up this chance to shake Governor Aoki's hand. I'm here! Turns out I'm alive and well! Hey, can all of you in the back see me? Don't be scared, I'm not a ghost! Seriously, take my picture! I'll show up! I'm the living, breathing Ichiban Kasuga! Yep, I survived that explosion in Ijincho. That's just how tough guys like me roll! And speaking of tough guys, can I just say, I've got mad respect for Aoki-sensei! Even though he's endorsing my opponent, I came all the way from Kanagawa's 2nd District today just to shake Aoki's hand. So with all you good people's permission, I'd like to borrow Aoki-sensei for just a minute.
Are you out of your mind? Get down from here!
It's fine. Let him through.
I know you ordered Captain Sawashiro to kill Arakawa-san. Don't try to deny it. The captain told me so himself. In fact, he even said there's a recording of you giving the order. And it's somewhere inside the Arakawa family office in the Millennium Tower. So we're going to do a little office raid tomorrow before the polls close. That recording's gonna be plastered on every corner of the internet. We're going to ruin you, young master.
If a recording like that actually existed, you wouldn't be warning me about it. You're bluffing.
If you think it's a bluff, that's no skin off my nose. You know, now I understand why Arakawa-san was so worried about you. Right up to the end. So was Sawashiro. You let it all go to your head, man. It's like you forgot what honor is. You think you can get away with anything. But you couldn't be more wrong.
You know, elections are funny things. You never know what's gonna happen. That said, I didn't see this twist coming. Kasuga declaring war on me. Of course, if I were him, I might have combed my hair before I got on national television.
Yo, Nick. How'd I look on TV? Smooth, huh? The plan went off without a hitch.
Well, you got the public's attention. You're trending in tons of places online. But not in a positive way.
No, I'm always gonna look like a villain next to the young master. But you know, it doesn't bother me.
Someone's pleased with himself.
Hell yeah, I am. The young master reacted just like I knew he would.
Oh yeah? Okay then, well, I just found a new place. You need a hideout in Kamurocho, right? There's a bar called Earth Angel in the Champion District. I sorta know the mama there.
Earth Angel, huh? Got it. I'll meet you there.
Yo.
Hmm?
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。 いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。 いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。